In today's local news, we are featuring a business that is called Prolook Studios, owned and operated by Scott Parrish. Thanks for joining us today, Scott.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Scott, give me a little history about yourself. Are you born and raised in Butler or Bates County?
I wasn't born here, but I was raised in Bates County ever since I was 5 years old. Attended school here.
And you graduated in what year?
1982.
Well, and because of that, he has a little history of Bates County. And Scott, with his ability to work with photography, has developed a video slideshow, and it's featuring landmarks and local businesses around Bates County and Butler, the Electric City, and the county seat. This video may be seen on ProlookStudios.com. Scott, talk with us a little bit about your goals and your plans when you created this video. I think it's about 12 minutes in length, and it is just an outstanding, remarkable display of Butler and the businesses and the different organizations that we have to offer in our community. What was your plan when you first came up with this idea?
Thank you. My plan was first to draw attention to my business, as I'm an in-home business based, and I wanted people to see my photography, and I also wanted to be able to do something for the community at the same time.
Well, you've definitely done that. I will let you talk a little bit about what they will actually see in the video.
You'll see the different areas in town of different businesses, landmarks, the courthouse, post office, out on the highway, 52 highway, different businesses there, and just all around town, to telling, kind of showing what Butler is and what Butler's about, and being a small town.
You did a remarkable job in making our community look clean and respectable in a place where someone might want to move. You featured churches, you featured the schools, the swimming pool, and you told me a little bit earlier that as this develops and it hits off, because you were being awfully humble about this, I happened to stumble across it, and I took the ball and thought this is something that we ought to be giving you some recognition for. And you said that things could be added or taken away from it?
Oh, sure. I can always go in and redo and add more to it, if more businesses want to be a part of it. If there's something I missed, some landmark that I should have covered, I'd be more than happy to go in and redo.
Because you were just playing, and very swiftly the media turned it into something serious. And we thank you for doing that, because we already noticed that there are a few things. For one, we noticed that Southside Cafe, since you made the video, has changed hands, and it's now a Union restaurant. The in-hotel building of Majestic Cellars is now a new restaurant, and the Printmaster on the square, they have moved to their own residence. So it's very interesting. I would like all of us to be sure and go to his website and take a look at this video. It's only 12 minutes long. We've got Mayor Don Malin in the studios with us today, our City Administrator Casey Cohen, and our economic developer Shayla Sparks, and they're going to be making some comments regarding the work that Scott Parrish has done. Again, we're talking with Scott Parrish of Prolook Studios here in Butler. And Scott, is there anything else you would like to tell us about challenges? I know I've had some people say, why weren't there a lot of people in it?
Well, for people to be in a video and to be publicly displayed like that, I'd have to have written permission from everybody, and I didn't want to disturb people in that sense.
And I think that was a good idea. That could have been overwhelming. So most of the video is probably done on a Sunday afternoon. It looked like possibly when a lot of the businesses were closed.
I believe it was Saturday. It was a weekend when there wasn't any up on the square.
Well, again, tell us where we can see this site. You have a few other places besides your website. Give them yours, and then, of course, we've got it on 921news.com, and the City of Butler has it on their official website.
Also, our Prolook Studio Facebook, Prolook Studio on Twitter, on Blogspot, on Tumblr, YouTube. That's where the video is originating, is out of YouTube. So those sites also feature the video.
Well, we thank you, Scott Parrish, for joining us in the studios today, and for the hard work you did preparing the video slideshow featuring landmarks and local businesses around Bates County and Butler, the Electric City, and the county seat. And we're now going to hear from our city administrator, our mayor, and our economic developer. FM 92 is honored to have Mayor Don Malin in the studios with us today. He's here to make a few comments on the slideshow. that Scott Parrish has created for the city of Butler. I shared this with Don as soon as I saw it pop up on Facebook, and he was very pleased and surprised at the effort that Scott had to put into this. Is there a little something you'd like to say to our community or to Scott, Mayor Malin?
Oh, absolutely. Great job. Kudos to Scott for the great presentation about the city of Butler. Very on a positive note. Very well done. Very professional. It makes us appear to be inviting. Attitude is good here, obviously, by the way this thing is presented. Good job, Scott. You did a great job. It puts us in a good light. And if I was looking for a place to move based on that, I think I'd want to move here. Good job.
Thank you for being with us today, Don. We are honored today to have Casey Cohen, our city administrator, in the studios. Casey has a few comments she would like to make about the Prolook Studios video that Scott Parrish has developed. Do we have any plans, or what are your ideas on what you maybe could possibly do with this, Casey?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to Scott. You did a great job with this video in showcasing everything that Butler has to offer as far as our businesses, the beautiful historic square. I would like to maybe talk to mayor and council about possibly putting this on our website and using it as an economic development tool for those that might consider moving a business to Butler or possibly just moving to Butler.
Shayla, you've been with Butler. I know time flies. A year, maybe 2 years with the city of Butler as our economic developer?
Not quite a year. I officially took over in November, but thank you for having me. And I'm super excited about the video. And as the city administrator had previously spoken about, it would be a great economic development tool. I think we could parlay that video and tie it in cohesively with our Main Street efforts, as well as a lot of my efforts for economic development. And we also right now have the big push for the community college. So this would be really a great opportunity to showcase some of his footage and tie that in with all of those efforts.
And for our layman, actually, Shayla's job is to try to draw business to Butler. I am correct on that.
Absolutely. I work for the county, so it's all of Bates County, but Butler is one of the major cities. So I work very closely with Casey Cohen and a lot of the chamber members as well as city council on trying to attract new businesses, industries, jobs, or helping write business plans, revamp, businesses, talk about revitalization efforts and such.
Our feature story today, we've been talking with Scott Parrish, and he is the creator of a video slideshow featuring landmarks and local businesses around Bates County and Butler, the electric city and the county seat. You can see it on prolookstudio.com. Scott Parrish, he told you a little earlier a few other places. It'll be soon to be seen on the Butler City Hall's website. And, of course, you can see it on 921news.com. And we thank you, Scott, and for our mayor and city administrator and economic developer for joining us in this community endeavor.